Does it look cattywampus? Does it look like...
What is that?
Like skewed? Hey guys, it's Wahima, but just call me Wah.
Melanated.
So today I'm with Ahsante, the artist.
Hey.
Yay! I'm so excited to meet you finally.
I know.
We've been conversing, I would say for about 6 months, maybe a little bit more now. What is your channel about, you would say?
My channel is about, creativity. I'm Ahsante, the artist, so I try and infuse creativity into everything that I make. And I make videos about social issues and also about college tips.
And she usually comments on my morning tea videos. And so we're here at VidCon in Anaheim, California. In this video, we are going to talk about how to have different opinions in the Black community and how that relates from creator to creator and creator to community. Sometimes I may have a opinion that's different from yours, and you guys know that I always invite you to disagree with me, but sometimes the comments or the way you disagree or the way some people can disagree is pretty aggressive and not conducive to having an open flow conversation.
Right, a productive conversation.
Yes, and you guys may feel that from me, and that's because I'm talking to nobody right now, right? And I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't have a person in front of me whose feelings that I can see or emotions I can see as I'm speaking, so I learn how to adjust how I'm saying whatever I'm saying to accommodate them or to make them feel comfortable. And so there's this barrier, but I feel like sometimes when I get comments from other YouTubers or from the community, they feel aggressive. And when I call them out on it, sometimes people are like, oh, I didn't mean it that way. And I'm like, how did you not mean it that way? You know my tone. Yeah. But I don't know your tone. So like I'm reading you these words and I can only deduce, pull something out of it. So thank you for listening to that intro. So, so something specific that I wanted to talk about with Ahsante is that one day when I talked about Raven-Symoné's comment about the name Watermelandra and not wanting to hire people who have ghetto names, and everyone was upset with me and saying that I was wrong, and I didn't clarify or explain it how I wanted to explain it, but Ahsante got on and she was like, hey, so this is what I think the issue is, and she like laid it out for me, and I was like, immediately felt the most respect for you because I was like, here was an opportunity for her to try to shame me and like shut me down and clap back, but she didn't. She took the opportunity to teach instead in a way that made me open and go, oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. Right,
yeah. I think that's an opportunity to, I guess that's an example of calling someone in versus calling someone out. Calling someone out is, clapping back and, being more aggressive, saying, oh, you're wrong, shutting people down. But calling people in is more like, hey, what you said, some people disagree with it because of this reason, and use it as a teaching moment or, as a moment to have a productive conversation as opposed to just like attacking or clapping back.
Do you think that YouTubers tend to clap back more with each other? And have you seen the impact of that? Like, do you think that somehow splinters the Black community?
I think the people on YouTube are pretty good about not naming names. But I think, there's often some tea, there are things said back and forth, and not everybody gets along, and that's, bound to happen. But I definitely think it's important to approach everyone with respect, bottom line. And, when you're in the comments, it's hard. It's easy to, for example, people in my comments often address me in the third person, wow, how does she, who does she think she is, saying all this stuff? It's like you're talking directly to me, and I'm a person with feelings, and just like you're a person with feelings. And I think it's really easy when it's just like you in a comment box to forget the human who is there, who, has put this out and is going to be reading this. A lot of times in my case, I go through all of my comments and I read them myself. With that kind of desensitivity to the other person who's behind the camera or behind the comment section, it's easy to be very aggressive and forget that, everyone is human and has feelings and should be treated with respect, I think.
Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of internet aunties that just because they've watched me for so long that they feel entitled to be able to come at me anyway, even if it's loving from their end. They forget that I actually don't know them. I don't know your tone. I don't know how to you speak. You know me. You know how I speak. You do know me, and then, still feel that my cadence was wrong and you took what I said incorrectly, or you took it your way and got upset about it. And I'm saying you can get upset about it. But I'm saying when you comment to me about it, call in instead of call out.
Yeah.
You know, in a way so that I can learn. Okay, so let us know what you guys think about this topic. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave them down below. Again, this is Ahsante the artist, Ahsante Bean. You should go check her out. I'm going to have her information down below. Check out her channel. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Bye.